You know how we check the weather forecast,
Mm-hmm.
to like plan our day? Well, imagine a forecast that could predict customer behavior,
Mm.
market trends,
Yeah.
or even like when a piece of equipment might break down.
Yeah.
That's kind of the power of predictive analytics. And that's what we're going to be diving into today in this deep dive.
Exciting stuff.
It is.
Yeah.
We'll be exploring what exactly it is, how AI is like taking it to a whole new level,
Yeah.
what it means for you, the listener.
Right.
We've got a bunch of great sources lined up. So,
Let's jump in.
yeah.
I think what's really fascinating about this whole area is that businesses are moving from simply reacting to like anticipating what's going to happen next. It's like
Total.
a fundamental shift. And it's all thanks to the power of data.
Yeah, let's unpack this idea of predictive analytics a bit.
Sure.
Instead of just analyzing what happened in the past, we're now able to use that data to kind of make predictions about the future.
Exactly.
Right.
So predictive analytics uses historical data and statistical techniques, things like regression analysis, time series analysis,
Right.
to find patterns and trends.
Yeah.
And those patterns become the foundation for making predictions.
Got it.
Yeah.
And it gets even more powerful with, machine learning algorithms,
Absolutely.
which can analyze these massive data sets and uncover these subtle connections.
Like way beyond what humans can do on their own.
Yeah, yeah.
A great example of this in action
Yeah.
is Amazon's recommendation engine. Have you ever noticed that, the "you might also like" a section? That just seems to know your shopping habits better than you do.
Yeah, it's a little creepy.
It is a little creepy.
Yeah.
But it's incredibly effective.
Yes.
And that's predictive analytics in action. It's analyzing your past purchases, your browsing history, and even what other customers with similar tastes have bought to predict what you might be interested in next.
So, beyond those personalized recommendations, how is predictive analytics actually like changing the game for businesses across different industries?
Well, I think the impact is huge. We're talking about a complete transformation in areas like customer experience,
Okay.
operations, risk management, even revenue growth.
Okay, let's start with customer experience.
Yeah.
We've all seen those targeted ads that pop up online, sometimes for products like we were literally just thinking about.
Right.
And it's all thanks to predictive analytics, analyzing our browsing habits and online behavior.
Yeah, and when done well, this kind of targeted marketing can actually feel less like intrusive advertising,
Right.
and more like helpful suggestions. It's about anticipating what customers need before they even know they need it.
It's true, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the whole world of operations. One area where predictive analytics is having a massive impact is in what's called predictive maintenance.
Right. So instead of waiting for a machine to break down,
Oh.
companies can now use predictive analytics to anticipate when maintenance is needed.
Okay.
So by analyzing sensor data, historical maintenance records,
Right.
and even external factors like weather patterns,
Interesting.
they can identify those telltale signs that a failure might be imminent.
Wow.
So imagine being able to predict when an airplane engine needs maintenance,
Right.
or when a critical piece of manufacturing equipment is likely to fail. It's all about minimizing downtime, reducing costs, and, potentially even preventing catastrophic events.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's huge.
like especially in industries where like safety is paramount, like aviation or healthcare.
Absolutely. Think about the potential in healthcare, where predicting equipment failures could literally be a matter of life and death.
Exactly, yeah.
It's really powerful.
Okay, so we've seen how predictive analytics can help businesses like create these personalized experiences,
Right.
optimize their operations.
Yeah.
But what about managing risk? I imagine this is where things get really interesting, especially in industries like, finance and insurance.
Oh, absolutely. Think about the challenge of detecting fraudulent transactions.
Yeah.
Predictive analytics can analyze massive data sets of financial transactions to identify suspicious patterns and flag potential fraud in real time.
It's like having a digital detective constantly on the lookout
It is, yeah.
for anything out of the ordinary.
Exactly. And it's not just about catching the bad guys.
Right.
Predictive analytics is also being used to assess credit risks, helping lenders make more informed decisions about who to lend to.
Which could potentially lead to like lower interest rates for borrowers, right?
Exactly.
If lenders can more accurately assess the risk.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And in the insurance industry, predictive analytics can help insurers better understand the likelihood of claims,
Okay.
which could lead to more personalized premiums and faster claims processing.
Wow. So it's about making the system more efficient, fairer, and ultimately more beneficial for everyone involved.
That's the goal.
Yeah, okay. Now let's talk about the bottom line, revenue growth. How can predictive analytics help companies boost their profits?
Well, imagine being able to predict which products are likely to be successful before you even launch them.
Hmm.
That's the power of predictive analytics in market research and product development.
So companies can essentially peek into the future,
Kind of, yeah.
see what's trending,
Yeah,
and make data-driven decisions about where to invest their resources.
exactly. They can analyze consumer behavior, social media trends, even economic indicators to identify new opportunities and anticipate shifts in the market.
Well, and let's not forget about pricing strategies.
Right.
We've all seen how airlines and hotels constantly adjust their prices based on demand, time of year, a whole host of other factors.
Yeah, that's a great example of dynamic pricing,
Okay.
which uses predictive analytics to optimize pricing in real time. So by analyzing historical data, competitor pricing, and even factors like weather forecasts,
Right.
companies can adjust their prices to maximize revenue while remaining competitive.
That's fascinating, right?
It is.
Okay, so we've seen how predictive analytics is changing the game across a wide range of industries,
Absolutely.
from retail and healthcare to finance and manufacturing.
A true game changer.
But here's where it gets really interesting, the role of artificial intelligence.
Right.
So stay tuned, because in part 2 of our deep dive, we're going to explore how AI is supercharging the world of predictive analytics.
It's going to be good.
We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsor. Welcome back. All right, so we've laid the groundwork for understanding the basics of predictive analytics. Now let's shift gears
Yeah.
and explore how AI is kind of taking it to that next level.
What I find really fascinating about AI is its ability to analyze data in ways that were simply impossible before.
Right.
For instance, AI excels at advanced pattern recognition, uncovering those subtle correlations that humans might have missed.
So it's like having an AI detective with a superpowered magnifying glass.
Exactly.
Right. But what kinds of patterns are we talking about here? What data can AI handle?
Well, it's not just about crunching numbers anymore. AI can actually analyze all sorts of unstructured data, like images,
Okay.
videos, audio files, even text documents. Think about the potential in healthcare. AI could analyze medical images like X-rays or CT scans
Yeah.
to detect subtle anomalies that might indicate early signs of disease.
And that's before humans can even see them.
Potentially, yeah.
Right.
Even before they're visible to the human eye.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's like having an AI-powered radiologist working alongside doctors to
Right.
improve diagnoses.
Potentially even save lives.
Exactly.
And in marketing,
Yeah.
imagine being able to analyze customer reviews, social media posts, online forums,
Yeah.
to understand not just what people are saying, but how they're feeling about a product or brand.
It's called sentiment analysis.
Okay.
It can provide invaluable insights
Right.
for targeted campaigns and improved customer satisfaction.
So it's not just collecting data, it's understanding the emotions and the motivations behind the data, right?
Absolutely.
AI is helping us unlock that next level
It is.
of understanding.
Yeah.
But with all this data pouring in, from every direction, how do we manage it all?
That's where AI's strength in automated data processing comes in.
Okay.
Imagine algorithms that can sift through mountains of data from all sorts of sources, cleaning it, organizing it, getting it ready for analysis.
It's like having an AI-powered data janitor,
Kind of, yeah.
right? Keeping everything neat and tidy.
Exactly.
This must be a game changer for data analysts.
It is. It frees them from those tedious tasks
Right.
and lets them focus on the big picture.
Right, so instead of spending all that time cleaning and prepping data, they can just dive straight into the analysis, uncovering those insights,
Yep.
making those decisions much faster.
That's the idea. It's all about using AI to augment human capabilities.
Right, not replaced.
Not replace.
Yeah, and speaking of speed,
Right.
one of the things that I think is so exciting about AI-powered predictive analytics is the ability to do things in real time.
Right.
We're no longer limited to analyzing historical data.
Exactly.
We can make predictions as things are unfolding.
It's amazing.
Think about a financial institution using AI to analyze stock market data in real time,
Yeah.
identifying trends, making those split-second trading decisions.
A powerful stat.
It's like having a crystal ball that's constantly updating,
Right.
giving you insights as the future unfolds.
It is, yeah.
But how does AI handle all that textual data out there. Think about
Yeah.
all those customer reviews, social
Mm-hmm.
media posts, news articles.
It's a gold mine of information.
Right. But how do we make sense of it?
Well, that's where natural language processing, or NLP, comes in.
Okay.
It's a branch of AI that focuses on teaching computers to understand and process human language.
So we can analyze the sentiment in those customer reviews,
Right.
identify emerging trends from news articles, gauge public opinion from all those social media conversations.
Exactly.
So it's about going beyond the numbers and understanding the nuances of language,
Uh-huh.
the emotions, the opinions, the stories, right,
Yeah.
that lie within the data.
Yeah, absolutely. NLP allows businesses to really personalize their marketing messages,
Right.
tailor their products and services.
And even predict customer behavior with greater accuracy.
Right, it's all about using the power of language to create more meaningful connections.